Yeah, good morning, everybody. It's the morning options report.
Love that. That makes me dance in my seat.
Woo! You got two
My
bummed out Jet fans here this morning on the morning options report.
JETS,
So
Jets, Jets, Jets.
disclaimer. You might get some bear options data
No,
today. You
I'm
got some bears
Friday.
for us today?
No, Friday is 100% bullish. I only do bullish commentary on Friday. And by the way, if you read this is all for educational purposes.
Yes.
Did you put the disclaimer up?
The disclaimer? There it is, man.
Remember, options are extremely risky.
It's the most risky of all the
You
riskies.
you particularly would like to protect your risk with spreads.
Spreads.
Remember that. Then you identify your risk.
You know what you can lose.
You know what you
There's
can
one
lose. That is
guy I've
correct,
seen
brother.
on YouTube, hawking his video series or whatever, who his entire pitch is you'll know exactly what you can lose. That's his whole
Exactly.
pitch, man. Just you know what you're gonna lose.
What is this YouTube thing? Is that a technology?
All right, man. What do you got for us today, dude? Are you gonna bring us some valuable insights today?
Well, we're gonna piece around the chameleon and see what's going on.
All right. We've got a couple
Can
people
you?
joining us. Remember, everybody, if you click down below, click the subscribe button and the bell here in YouTube. You get it every morning. And feel free to type in any questions you got in the chat, or if you want to see something in particular, if you want to look at a particular stock, we are here to help, man. So bring it. Will's got the chameleon up. What do you got, brother? What's the front page
I
of
was
the chameleon?
scrolling down the morning market feed. First thing that pops at me. Anything pop at you?
Let me
Pot?
look, man.
Anything pot at you?
Oh no, is
Hint,
Potts in
hint.
the move? Dude,
TLRY.
why is it always Tilray though? Why are not the other ones ever popping up on here? What's up with that?
It's the one that everyone is playing. The other ones, well, first of all, they're only a few publicly traded, but this is the one that just seems to be moving with such velocity.
Yeah, because
It's incredible.
a guy who I work with, he's into that. He's got that other one, but I don't hear nearly as much on that one. Although has moved substantially to the upside from it. But looks like
But
we got a little downside in
a
the
little,
pre-market.
and I mean, this stock I think got as high as like 250 2 days ago. I mean, it's incredible. But I loved. I mean, I went and read this story, and it was nothing. But I love that the news is cannabis infused Vesafilm products or Versafilm products.
What
I
does that
mean,
mean?
I looked and it didn't give any description, but it's like, what in God's name is that?
Because weed
That that,
infused
that
film is what we need. Does anybody even use film anymore? Film? What are they talking about, man?
No, I'm assuming it's like, you remember those breath products that you used to put on your tongue and they would disintegrate?
Yeah.
I assumed it was something like that.
Oh, I see.
Like, eventually you'll just, it's some way to
Right.
get
To
the
ingest it.
cannabis right into your body.
Right. I got you.
But if you want to look, just a little Market Chameleon navigation. If you want to see the other products,
Yep.
if you click on Tilray and come to the summary page, and you scroll down to similar stocks,
Oh, there you go.
that should give you a list of other. And this is probably this is the Canopy
Yeah, it's
Growth.
the CGC. That's the
Is
one.
is is
Yep.
the other big one. Look at a stock chart of that.
Is there
Has
any
had
point
it.
in even charting up these guys though? I mean, they're
No,
so new, right?
they're so new, and this is like, you better have throwaway money to play these. I think there's believe it or not, an ETF. I think it, yeah, maybe wrong. I thought it was weed,
Now
but
I don't understand, man, how you could have been so out of this, man. You've been in the game for 30 years. Why aren't you creating ETFs like this, man?
of weed products.
Yeah, of weed, of Bitcoin, of
You know,
cryptocurrencies. I
we've
see these guys creating products, and I'm like, Jesus, why can't you? What's my brother doing up there, lazy ass, sitting by his pool? Come on, man.
well, we've
Create some products, dude.
we-
Make some
we've been
money.
we've been trading and creating the chameleon. That's what we've been doing. We've been giving back, giving
Giving
a
back.
product that everyone can use every day.
There you go, man.
So I scrolled down a little more, and further down there is an RSX, which this product always interests me when it dips, and it's come off this dip. It's breaking through some resistance, and it's the entire big cap Russian marketplace. It yields 4.3%. It's come off a low of 19. So I looked at
why do you say it always interests you when it takes a dip? Is that because you always feel like it's got to come back in it?
Well, it's just a broad market index, and following the way, legendary traders or investors like Buffett plays, he looks for situations where, quote unquote, blood is in the street, where panic has taken place, and the market is completely throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Right. And this is you're investing in an entire market, right? So unless Russia, goes up in flames,
which is possible,
anything. Listen, anything's possible, but it's hard to bet against. It's hard to bet with the sun turning off. Yep. You can't. So it's obviously bounced off that low and is now pushed through 2 moving averages. And if it continues, I looked at a bull call spread, and there was one opportunity with a 7% return for the next month, and a bull put spread, which is the one I'd be more interested in because you're collecting money, you're taking in a credit, and it has, there's one with a 9% cushion, another with a 4.5% cushion, with a 4.5% as a 28% return for 30 days. If this trend continues, seems like a reasonable bullish play to me this morning. The next thing I was playing around with what's kind of going on with the option volumes, and I went to the unusual option volume trading spikes relative to the 90-day average report, screened by volume because I wanted to see. Typically, something's going to be have to have high volume numbers for a spread to be able to go off at reasonable prices, and one that popped up at me was this IBM. Obviously, it's in the technology space. The Dow, every index is reaching new highs. So I screened further, clicked into the IBM, and something that popped up were these alerts, and I wanted to see the order flow was detected. Looked at that, and that's increasingly bullish.
Yep.
So I went and looked at a bull call and bull put spread in IBM. And in the call, there was 2 with a reasonable cushion and a nice return for the next 30 days.
Wonder what's happening in an IBM. What's causing this to take place here?
Well, the money's flowing into the market like magic right now. I mean, it is it's earnings, it's tax cuts, it is a good economy right now, and it's the political situation and the tariffs that are, probably really maybe holding the market back from another, step higher. So
interesting, man.
These are 2.
I'm either hearing, wow, it's a real good opportunity to make money right now, or I'm hearing, oh, this is a bubble. This is a bubble. One or the other.
I wouldn't say
it's not a bubble yet. I know. I don't know if it's a bubble yet.
Bubble.
Only because I don't hear people who aren't in the market necessarily. I hear a little bit of chatter about them talking about the market, but not like full 2000 type chatter.
When you hear in Costa Rica at one of your little stops that you got to be invested in the U.S. market, let me know.
Yeah, I will.
I'll make sure.
I've called the previous two giant world bubbles. You know this, right? Dude? I mean, I advised my brother to get out of real estate 2006. He didn't listen to me. I advised him to get out of the stocks in 2000. He didn't listen to me. Never listened.
I actually got long both.
Both times. He's like, that Adam guy, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I know this, man. When you're working at a gym in 2000 and your massage therapists who you work with are all talking about buying Cisco and how Cisco's going to bounce back, I know it's time to get out. That's what I know.
That's been a long
that was a long time ago, man. But I remember, man.
You're an elephant. You're like an elephant. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
All right, great day, everybody. Stay safe out there. Remember, click the subscribe button down below. Head on over to Facebook right now if you're interested in continuing this conversation. Will, I guess, has another super tip for us. So head on over to Facebook. We got the Facebook page.
Super tip,
man. Have a great day trading, everybody. Stay safe out there.